Neil will pop these up in a second. We do a couple different patterns, but ideally we need 10. There's 12 here. Yeah, I don't know where we got 2 extra, but 10 is probably the correct number to use. The first thing we do what's called a giant walk. Hands on the head, and you want to try to go knee to elbow, and then you want to go all the way over to the next hurdle. Knee to elbow, trying to keep your shoulders square. Now, one of the things too, if you got a shorter guy like Eddie Clamar or Connor Klein or Lad Rupp, it's going to be difficult, but you know what? Oh well, they can just drive their knees more and they can power through it. We try to keep the shoulders square, trying to go in the middle of the hurdle. You'll get some lazy guys every now and then that want to do this number, but you just stop them and start again. So hands on your head, drive your knee to your elbow, go all the way over to the next one. Then sometimes I'll go backwards. This is very difficult, especially with the hands on head, so I'll let them go here. They can go all the way over to the next one. And I'll just let them put the hands on the hurdle because of their buddies down there. Okay, going backwards. First time Caldwell did that, I mean, his hips were so ridiculously tight, it was unbelievable. So again, giant walks forward, backward, and then one of the things too, I think is pretty critical, no matter what sports you are, is you got to be able to start doing a high knee skip. I kind of started the guys out just by going here, working your knee up, toe up, trying to go over the middle, but it took our guys a little bit. Where's Wayne Scott at? Better get your groove on. Okay, we'll have them go skips. I'll have them face one way, face the next way, and then come back and do it again. The key too, before Kevin starts, is get them going, start bouncing, and then start attacking that knee up, toe up. And again, I don't care what sport you are, this is fantastic for being able to control your body, and obviously you're growing your hip flexibility. So start skipping, knee up, toe up. Get your arms going, arms. Right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. See what I'm talking about? Use your arms, damn it, before I smack this wall. Arms, arms. There you go. Jog it back. Good. Jog it back. Let's go. Hey, once he's an athlete, he's always won. So spin around. That's pretty good. Bounce, bounce. No heel strike. You want to teach no heel strike. Stay on the ball of foot, bounce. Right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. There you go. Good. Jog it back. Now, he's not done. Now that you got warmed up, I want you to attack it. I want you to drive through it, attack it. Attack it. Don't just have it. Let's go. Go. Start again. Now, start again. That's perfect. Glad he messed up. Because if they don't start getting a little of this before they're going, it's not good enough. Attack. Let's go. Ball of foot. Go. Use your arms, big man. Arms. 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 That's it. Attack it. Finish it strong here. Finish it strong. Give a damn. Good. Now give him a hand. Good stuff. Now, as you can see, what it elicits right there. Okay? You've got to be ready to go, especially for a shorter guy like myself. You got to be ready to go. Or this will blow you up, my shop. Now, as you can see, what we just talked about down here in Bishop Lynch on the couch. Right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. It ought to be simple, but for these guys, for whatever reason, it's just not. It ought to be rote. They ought to just know how to do it to control their body. You've got to coach that, because that's what you'll see. You'll see this. You know, they don't understand. Lower body catches up with, say it. Lower body catches up with upper body. It doesn't work vice versa. The more power you got when you start using your arms, correct? Okay, so if they're not attacking their arm movement, they're not getting anything out of it. And again, if you're not moving your arms, you're not driving that up. It ought to be explosive. Okay? High low. No, let's start with the second one. Okay. Still out. Every other one. Now the other one we do a high low pattern. Yep. I think this is my favorite one, I believe. Where's JT? Get down there and start clicking these up. Do what?
I'll do it if he gives me.
Yeah. Especially the older you get. Oh my God. Thanks, Coach. Okay, Neil. We start off, and again, this is where I'll have like half the team over here, and I'll have half over there, and we'll do 6 or 7, 8 movement patterns on the agility ladder. Sometimes with the ladder stuff, I'll have them go. I'll start on that one, and I'll have them go through that first one, then I'll come to the second one, then they'll jog it back around. Sometimes I'll have them do a 3-yard burst out. I started bringing Caldwell down on his days off of lifting, and we would go through about 30 to 45 minutes of speed development stuff. Again, doing all this stuff I'm talking about, and I think that was the one that he got the most use out of, was he'd go through the movement pattern, and then in football we always say 3-yard burst. I just say 3-step burst for him. In other words, I want to have his first step out of that agility ladder being as explosive as possible. So we start just going down, burst out, rest, come back, down, burst out. But like I said, I'll have half here, half there when it's a team, and Neil's gonna go. You can start off easy on the first couple. Just go, just go through it nice and easy. Over and then under. And then what we do too, when we got more space, Coach Glass, our head strength coach, likes the bigger guys to get their arms out to get it under, but that's not. These are kind of close to do that. Good job, Neil. Damn, he still got it. Face the other way. Good job. Get your arm moving. Coach Smith, I said, pretty good job, but you got your arms moving. He goes, yeah, can you get that down? I felt like partaking. Okay, now, this is the one I do, and I want you to drive through on your unders. Okay, he's going to lead with his right leg all the way down, and his unders is going to be a shot. Drive. Good. Drive. Drive through. That's it, big man. Yeah, Duke can be so proud. Good. And then he's going to jog back, and he's going to go left leg, lead. Good. Great job. Give it up for him. You can do this a couple different ways. Another way we also do this is to go like half low and then take half high and put them in a line to where you can just go like this. You can go under and then take a step up, under, where they're in the straight line. So these are just like that, and then the rest of them are in a straight line. It's just a little something different to where, again, you're not just going through the motions. That's a couple different ways you can do it. And again, I guess the more the better, but really I think, especially for the skips, 10 is about good. 12's a little, I mean, we got a guy like Caldwell that's going through on 12. He's blown up by the time he's done.
What do you mean 12? 12 times?
12, yeah, 12 hurdles. I think 10 is the best number for that. Like I was talking about, just so you guys can see them, they'll start, these little ticks right here, they're 10 yards apart. So I'll usually start on that one down there on that first movement prep pattern, and they'll go, till the next one of them. But like I said, if that's not available to you, you do a 10-yard pattern, you can put cones down or whatever. like we do over football, the room is big enough, we just say, okay, you gotta get 4 apiece. So that's kind of, we go all the way down to the pillar and all the way back. So that's kind of our agility ladder, hurdles, movement prep, dynamic warm up, and a lot of times in season, when coach sends them down, we do what we call cafeteria style or open lift. They've got like either 6 to 10 or 7 to 10 to get their lifts in. I'll have them do laps, and then I'll have them do jump rope, or have them do lats, and I'll have them do, because they know the movement patterns already. They've got to go through a certain amount of movement patterns and then come in. One thing that I've started with our guys too, I used to kind of think it was fluff, but I've kind of backtracked on it. I think doing the stretch strap, grabbing the green stretch band and doing your hamstrings over the other side, quad. I think going through that at the end of your lift and maybe even doing a little foam roller. I guess maybe I'm just old, but I didn't really want to believe in that regeneration bullshit. I thought it was a bunch of fluff and foo-foo stuff that personal trainers kind of came up with, but I don't know. I don't know how you feel about it, so I talked to you quite a bit, but I kind of like it now. So, I mean, Caldwell gets done with his lift and goes right for the stretch strap and the foam roller. So, and that's about as hard-nosed cat as I know. So, I think there's something to it. I think it's pretty good for him. So, do you have any questions on our beginning of our lift stuff? Good. All right, let's go back inside.